Yes. What I'm going to do is I'm going to try and cheat. We'll see if this works. This is probably going to. I'm probably going to fall flat on my ass then. But I'm going to see if this works. Are you streaming?
Yeah.
Okay, that's going to completely nullify what I wanted to do then. Hello, Zero Cool Stream. No, so what I was going to do was I was going to share play with you and show you around the game a bit more.
Can we do the AI?
Yeah. Well, it's really annoying because their offline stuff, it's either you're on your own or you're playing against the hardest difficult that we have. There's no happy medium unless you can somehow get a lobby of 5 to then take on the AI. At least then you can screw around as much as you want, let them come to you or you go to them. So it's like, we can't together go into a terrorist hunt because the computer was ticking up to max difficulty, which is a pain in the arse. Because obviously, as you have brought the base game, I'm assuming that the first 12 operators are going to cost you 1,000 credits each, or 1,000 renown.
Yeah.
That is the in-game credit.
Right.
Then I'm assuming it's the first 12. It could be the first 8, which means, that being the sense, if you're in operators, let me actually have a look and jump into your stream.
Yeah,
I have a notification, because at least then I can point to you, and it'll, even though it'll be a bit delayed. Somehow I don't have it. Let's get Gemini to sort out MeBot with your notifications. There you go. And hello, there's my awful voice, and we now have one view, so let me just like your stream. And then let me just enlarge it and pop it down on my knee. Yeah, okay, right, so... Okay, right. As you have the base game then, the top line of your defenders or the attackers are all 1,000.
Yeah.
Then you have line under that, there are 10,000 for 4.
Right.
Possibly 8. Then it will go 15, 20, 25,000. Yeah. So Buck, Blackbeard, Capital, Habana are your 10,000s. Then you have 4 that will cost you 15, 4 that will cost you 20, and 4 that will cost you 25,000 unless you buy in-game credits. Okay?
Right.
So the main objective for when we start play-arsing around, as soon as you get 1,000, buy yourself an operator.
Okay.
Because unfortunately, as you can see, there was a lot of operators, and you have 4 slots in the bottom right-hand corner, and they come out in 2 weeks' time. That is when the new season or new year update kicks in, which means there'll be another 4 operators that become available.
Okay.
That being the case, I believe that will be 30,000 renown apiece, unless bought with IRL money.
Right.
So I really want to show you a recruit. It's very difficult in this main menu, because what a recruit is unfortunately what you will have to be until you reach level 10 or you earn 1,000 renown.
Okay.
A recruit. Achilles, we're in a party, dude. I love he's inviting me to a party and I'm in one with you. Hold on 2 seconds, let me invite it in. Actually, no, do you know what, you can wait a minute because I want to talk to you first. So, basically the recruit is the beginner character that you have.
Mm-hmm.
It's free, it doesn't cost you anything. But the thing is, the base 16 operators, the 8 attack and the 8 defend, come from 4, it must be 10 actually. So yeah, come from 5 different groups of, I guess you could say, police forces. you've got 2 from the US, 2 from Germany, 2 from Russia, 2 from France, and 2 from somewhere else. I can't bloody remember. Let me just have a look myself. Yeah, because it's 10 across the top line. So you have, if you want to find more information out, if you click, say, the top left, which is the character that is known as Sledge. Okay? Just waiting for you to catch up on stream. Okay, you want IQ. That's fine if you want to be IQ. You're going to go all the way to the far left. You'll pick up Sledge. Obviously, that's where it says loadouts. If you go down to bio, it will then give you some more information. So it will now tell you the guy's name, but he's part of the SAS. So he is a British one. He pairs off in twos. So at the top of that list, should give you all of the information. Whilst you're in there, if you push left, I think it is on the D-pad, you can start scrolling between people, but should tell you at the top. Oh no, you actually clicked into the bio. If you come back out of the bio, and literally just have it over the top of the bio, on the right-hand side it says that the organisation is the SAS. So if you then push right on the D-pad, you'll then go to Thatcher, who's also SAS. Then you'll have FBI for 2, which is Ash and Thermite. Then you've got Twitch and Montagnier, which are the French, which is GIGN. Then you have Glaz and Fuse, which are Spetsnaz, which I think is the Russians. And then you have Blitz and IQ, which are the Germans. Obviously, you have 2 for each group on the defending side as well, and they will all cost you 1,000.
Okay.
But when you are a recruit, you basically have the opportunity to use the majority of those 5 groups' weapons.
Okay.
So when you go into game, you will have 15 seconds to choose your character, which unfortunately for you will only be recruit available at this time. But then you have to choose what weapon you want to use, what sidearm you want to use, and what one additional perk to have.
Okay.
Actually, no, you have basically 2 options. You'll have like a primary function and like a secondary function, which is R1 and L1, I think it is.
Yeah.
When I get into game, it's easier to explain. But basically, obviously, each attacker and defender has a key feature. When you are a recruit, you'll most likely have an attacking option and a defending option. So it could be impact grenade, frag grenade, I think it's possibly something else. But then on the defending side, you've either got a smoke grenade or a flashbang, which is on L1. The attacking one's on R1. Obviously, these controls are normally the same. X is kind of like your vault, jump, repel. Obviously, it's one of those things you'll get used to eventually. My unfortunate thing is I'm now up to level 65, though I've only had this game since Christmas. I can't come into the newbie lobbies with you. I'd have to come in on a different account.
Okay.
But what I think we'll try and do is I'll send you a game invite. Unfortunately, you will end up blue screening your delightful stream, which is probably still just me in there for the moment.
Oh yeah, that's fine.
0 cool. Send squad invite. But what we'll do is we'll go into a private terrorist hunt of you on me. A different scenario. Except for attacking, I can at least try and show you a bit more of like the do everything in like a 35-second span, which can be an absolute ball ache, and also depending on where we are. Like I say, Gad is very much a pro on this. He's been playing it. Yeah, you should have had a PlayStation notification from me saying join the game.
I haven't got anything yet.
There you go, try another one.
Nope, nothing yet.
Really? How many times do I have to send you an invite? This rate might be worth me you sending me one. Oh, let's try for the third time. Feeling lucky. On your main screen, have a look in that bottom left-hand corner. You've got a bell with the number 11 sat there. Have a look and quickly clear a couple of those notifications. So if you unlock anything, that sort of thing, it appears in or on that list. So yeah, just mark them all as red. It basically kind of shows you how to play, how the way the things are. It also kind of gives. Or unless it's just having a real shitstorm in itself at the moment. I have. There we go, I can set the pretense so I can get you to join me. That'd be amazing.
I'm coming.
Somebody's coming.
What's that?
Somebody's coming on YouTube.
Ah.
What do they say? It's Jack.
Jack is trying to join. Not a problem, Jack. To be honest, that makes it a bit helpful. There is Jack. Right then. Right, Zombie, if you want to try and... Sorry, Zombie. Keep calling Zombie. You're going to end up killing me by the end of the night. Zero, if you want to try and invite me and Jack... Cheers, Jack. He has no mic at the moment, so...
Okay.
He's in party, but is...
What about Gemini? Achilles is on too. Okay.
Before we do it amongst everyone else. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
Purely to the fact of Gemini, I believe, just went. You might have done a terrorist hunt on a couple of situations, so you can very much pick up the feel of the game. But then if you try and jump into multiplayer, it's just a completely different scenario, and it's a lot quicker than actually anything else. So if you go into the big blue box, which is play. Hey, Josh.
Howdy.
Oh no, sorry, it won't be that one.
Okay.
It will be the three white lines next to where it says multiplayer, play quick match. And then go down to terrorist hunt.
Okay.
And then just choose... Just waiting for the stream to catch up.
Squad only.
Yes.
Hey Josh,
Click
I'm
left
in game as well, but
squad
no mic.
only.
Hold on.
As it rightfully states on the right hand side when you change it to squad only. Yeah, I think it's the left analog stick click to change from matchmaking to terrorist.
Okay.
It will rightfully give you a warning that the computer become very aggressive and they will basically fail to be any sort of polite. They'll just come and try and shoot you very quickly.
Which operators?
Just go. No, you don't need to worry about operators because you can only choose them once you get into the game. So go back through the home and down to terrorist hunt, click it over the squad only, and hit play. As we are doing it on our own, there shouldn't be much other difference or sway. And here we go. Cafe. Not a bad start. It's extract the hostage, so we can take our time a bit, which will be good. Right then, so I'm going to choose River Docks, because then I can show you what to do. Obviously you have recruit. Unfortunately it's like a 5-second bloody timer, so it's a bit difficult to get everything set up. So what we'll do is we will abuse some police cars which are very close to the spawn start, shoot out some windows, let you get to the feel of things before we try and go inside, which seems fair. Please get you up to your partial with game mechanics. Obviously only you can really pick up speed with ADS and everything else, so
He'll make sure that no terrorists come outside.
doesn't always take this long to load. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. To be honest, Jack, it's not going to take long for Zero to pick up the ADS. If you've come off Call of Duty and that, it's still the same basic learn as it is. Right, so Zero, the starting sensitivity is 20 or 25, so it is quite low or quite small. It's the same on the aim down sight, so it's not too bad. If you say you're used to playing Call of Duty on like 10% or like 10 out of 10, I would probably say you want no higher than 5. I'm down to 40, but I did at one point go to 75. Right, Jack, I'm coming past. So I say I'm playing at 40, and that's just manageable for me. Jack, can you stick into stream what your sensitivity is for obviously your vertical, your horizontal, and your ADS? So obviously we've got a few cars. Thing is with this game is, like I say, it's very much active, lots of shooting or defending depending on how things are going. Right, if you stop there for a sec, you've got a white you've got a white pole in front of you. In normal game modes, just over here,
Horizontal
just
is
I'm stood in front
50.
of or underneath. In normal game modes, this is where a game camera will be. So there's normally a camera that sits on top of these poles.
Okay.
Whenever you start an attacking round, you shoot them. So Jack's attacking is right. So Jack's vertical is on 53 out of 100. His horizontal is 50. I'm expecting his ADS is probably something similar. I have tried 50 after playing on this for like 2-3 weeks, and I found that quite high.
Add sensitivity is 60.
His ADS is actually 60, so his aim down sight sensitivity is higher than his generic turning and speed. I say I'm on 40, and literally that is just enough for me. I did a lot on like 20, 25 for the first couple of weeks. Thought, I've played Call of Duty, I could probably go up to 70, because I normally played on 7, and 70 is like ridiculously quick. I was getting dizzy sitting and spinning around. Yeah, so you can do lots of damage to the cars. Obviously standard ADS is what it is. So R1 is kind of like your aggressive one normally. So what it is Jack, he's the character Ash. He has the amazing quality of, oi, stop shooting me from up there, you prick. I'm trying to teach. Fuck off. Anyway, Jack is the character known as Ash, who has basically a grenade launcher that if fired into a soft wall, i.e. Jack, if you want to go to the double doors, just down here, anything that's got the green and yellows, can be breached like so. Obviously, the more you play the game, the more you can understand what is a hard wall, and what is a soft wall.
Okay.
Obviously, as you can tell, that is a soft wall because you've been able to breach through it. But other things, it will turn around and say, are not breachable. So you can lay a complete prone, which isn't too bad, but you need to be careful on sometimes where you go, because the AI sit in really ridiculous places. If you can find a shield, a bit like the yellow ones, you can almost guarantee there's going to be a computer around somewhere. So if you ever find an enemy, if you push left on your D-pad where you are pointing your crosshair,
yeah, I see it.
You can ping up locations for where either potential enemies are, or things that need to be picked up, things that need to be defended or barricaded. So by the Christmas tree over here to your right-hand side, you've got one of these deployable shields that that we can use in other modes.
Yeah, there's one over here too.
Yeah, Jack shot that one. I killed the one that was behind this one. There's loads that are like sat around in the area and that sort of thing. So it's all pretty good fun. But literally our objective here is to clear the building, find the hostage, and take him to the front of the building for extraction. So Jack is going to go take the back stairs. I'm going to go up the front ones. If you want to come with me, if you want to lead the way, and so you can get some practice on some ADS. The computer are pretty stupid. If you can get the jump on them, then you can normally do fairly well. So, as soon as you get shot at by the computer, there's kind of like a big circle appears on the screen. Or at least where gunfire is taking place. So I'm just following you around at the moment, trying to give you some protection. Right, that is Jack that you've just possibly shot there.
Sorry.
So I now need to run up and save him. I'm coming, Jack.
Grab. What do I gotta grab?
Oh shit. Sorry, Jack, I'm coming.
Something upstairs gotta be grabbed.
Oh, really, Jack? I just saved you.
I
I
hear a
just
lady.
picked him up then.
I gotta go now, guys. Sauce.
Right, so I am above you, and I believe there are more AI above you.
I heard somebody screaming.
Yeah, that's probably the hostage or Jack. But unfortunately, Jack has DC'd, he's got to go, so... I know there is a room with AI in it somewhere. There we go. Alright then. I believe I've pretty much cleared all the areas, there's no booby traps anywhere. So here's our friend the hostage. If you shoot him, we lose. Right, so we now need to get the hostage to the front of the building where the yellow diamond is. If you let me go in front, because this is where we now start to get attacked by evil people that want to try and stop us. Haha. If you jump through the window, X is the vault. Be careful, there's going to be bad guys by the car. There's supposed to be bad guys by the car. Who's the other guy trying to shoot me with a shotgun?
I don't
hear
know.
him. There we go. Right, you're clear to take hostage down to the objective. I cannot see any other ugly people around us. So, down the stairs, to the right, and try not to shoot him. That is the hostage game mode. Obviously, it's not always going to be that simple. Sometimes it's a lot easier, sometimes it's a lot harder, but it's not too bad. As you can tell, the ADS and the shooting can be a bit squiffy at times.
Yeah.
The guns have got mainly two gun modes. It's either full auto or single fire.
Yeah.
Some of them do have burst. So obviously, depending on what the recoil stats are and that sort of thing, it could be quite bad, it could be quite good. But it's very
You
much
don't
things you need
always
to
have
play
to
with.
play this game 100 slow
Like I
and
say, it's just very
methodical. When
unfortunate
you
when
start
you
to get
first
more
go
experienced,
into
you can start to play it like COD.
terrorist hunt, because literally you only have like 10 seconds to choose your character. So it's one of those things of just pick something that looks good and go from there. Myself, when I do recruit, I think it's Spets or Spetsnaz, and I use the Commando because I just find it a very reliable AR.
Okay.
I was just trying to get him up to speed, or at least get him a little bit more into the flow of things, Jack, before jumping straight in, like getting Tim in, Gemini in, yourself, and a few others who have obviously played a lot more that kind of have understood the game, but I just wanted to like get him a little slow introduction before going, right then, this is full speed, woof.
Right.
To kind of get my sentiment, I just want to kind of edge you in slowly. Because the thing is, most of the game modes are either 3 minutes or 4 minutes, but you have, like, in quick match you play 5 rounds. In unranked you can play up to 9. But in the unranked it's 3-minute rounds, where quick match is 4-minute rounds, but you play for less.
Right.
It's 5 4 minutes, where unranked can be up to 9 3-minute rounds.
I see.
So you do a mixture of attack and defend. But as I say, they all, once you obviously earn your renown and you get your 1,000 and you buy your first operator, you can then obviously start to get used to that operator until you get your next 1,000.
Okay.
Obviously, you know how I said about the different factions or the groups that the teams kind of abide by, like America, US,
Yeah.
Britain, that sort of thing.
Right.
The secondary weapons, like the pistols, stay the same normally amongst the nations.
Right.
It's the primary weapons that vary.
Okay.
So if you're, say, defending with an American, you most likely, I believe, got the MP5. I say defending, I go straight into attack myself.
I'm
I
on
just
the
pushed the wrong buttons the whole time.
G36C and the R4C.
Yeah. So that's very special for Ash. But like I say, if you're on defense and you go FBI, the two you have is Castle and Pulse, but they both use the same weapon. So they both use the MP5, and I believe they both use either the 575 USG pistol or the M45. So you can get used to them. But like, if you then had the attacker, which is either Ash or the other one, I can't remember his
Thermite?
damn name. Thermite. Thermite's AR
It's a
is
shotgun.
the 5.56 XI,
Yeah.
but you probably find that Ash might also have the 10-14 shotty, so it's not too bad. Just checking that one. No, Ash has only got assault rifles.
Yeah.
So if you wanted to say stay purely American, you would have obviously the choice of both of the ARs, but the pistols are both the same. It's either the 5.7 USG or the M45. So you can get used to those if you stay with like the same group. I was quite lucky when I was able to pick this up. I got the digital deluxe edition for like £7.49 on digital download at Christmas.
Yeah.
So the 10,000 renowned characters that would cost you, I actually got included in my deluxe.
Well, I was
So
gonna get the
I was lucky
deluxe,
enough,
but I got this one really cheap, so I bought it on Amazon.
which is fair enough.
But I may buy the season. What is it? 4 seasons. That gives you everything, right?
Yeah, but then that could cost you a lot. Like
It's $30. So
that's not too bad, I guess.
nah.
Thing is, though, you've got, like I say, I can buy all the year 2 operators, so that would be Mira, Jackal, Ying, Legion, Ella, Sophia, Dockerby, and Vigil for 2,400 in-game credits, which is 16 quid. But that's all well and good, but I've then got to still buy the other 8.
Right.
There's going to be a new season that starts in February. I think it's somewhere about the second week or second weekend.
Okay.
Yes, Achilles will join you in a second. Hold your fucking horses. So there will be new operators that will become available. So, but they will most likely cost 30 grand. But you'll have some people that have saved up money and will just go straight in and buy them when they first come out. So, but at the moment, that is very much, once you get your first 2 grand, I'd probably say buy one of an attacker and a defender from the same group, so you can just like try to adjust to the weaponry sort of thing.
Yeah.
The thing is, they all do vary amongst different things and different ones as it is. So, right, I'm going to invite Gemini and Achilles in to the party. They're both in the main menu and waiting.
I got to get off here in about 10 minutes, so I just want to get a kind of a feel of it.
Well, that's no problem. I said we'll get them in quickly, and then we'll just go rush a terrorist hunt once they come in, and show you a bit more fast-paced, and go from there. See if those invites work, because obviously I have sent some out, but if you don't receive them, then they might not come in. We'll find out in a minute.
Gemini says he's putting the Murder Squad stream up in 10 minutes, so.
Okay, so I'm going to do a bit of streaming, that's all good. There is Achilles. And there is Gemini.
Where's Jay at?
I don't think he's on yet, mate. I have not seen him.
You've just missed the funniest thing ever.
What's that?
You tried to shoot that bloke with your pistol. And you armed 3 times.
I had
I shot Jack, so.
Achilles, man, I had 1% health. 1%.
You missed him from point blank range.
I was scared, man. I was scared.
He's trying, Tim.
He looked through the door and went, look, you can see his elbow. So he shot his elbow about 6 times, and then the guy ran across the room and said, right, go through the door, he's on the left-hand side behind the wall. He went through the door, raised his gun, and missed. From about 2 feet.
Awesome. Alright, if you want to take us into another terrorist hunt, we'll go in a bit quicker this time, and I'll sit behind you and let you do the killing.
You have a lot of
Because Zero
confidence
Cool is
in
our
me.
gracious host. Well, you need to get used to it somehow.
Dude, when I first started, I can at least kill people now. When I first started, I was like my aim. I'd be aiming at somebody, but I'd be shooting like 5 feet to their left. Ooh, I want teacups. I want teacups. I want teacups.
Giggity.
Is this just a terrorist hunt? Regular terrorist
Yeah,
hunt?
this is classic. Yeah.
Oh shit, recruit.
Yeah.
We should have all played as recruits.
Oh, well, it's a bit late now.
I was going to say, you say that now with like 3 seconds to go. Yeah, because Zero Cool has bought the original traditional version of the game, the one without any expansions or anything, so until he earns 2,000 renowned, he has to be recruit.
Nah, he'll probably earn that in this one.
Well, I'm very much going to let him do most of the work. I'm just going to sit there and follow behind him and pick him up at least once, hopefully, as long as he's not shot in the head.
He ain't never played with me before.
I should shoot TJ right in the head right now.
Excuse me?
Nothing. Don't worry about what I just said.
I'm just going to follow your arse
Come
again.
here, I want to see if I can hip fire you from here.
You probably can, man.
Well, I've got the sniper rifle. No, I missed.
Go get it.
It's a toilet.
I gotta get used to the controls. They're a little touchy compared to Call of Duty.
Yeah, Call of Duty's sensitivity was purely 1 to 10. This is 1 to 100, so it can be very difficult to pick up and understand straight away.
Oh, don't do that.
Whacking that good white face.
Oh,
who just
God.
blinded me?
That was me. Sorry.
That was in Zero's finding buttons. Oh, I broke the game. Balls.
Why'd you break the game, man? That was my favorite game, dude.
You know, my hands, they didn't do what they were supposed to do. They're supposed to grab gear lever, grab sticks, it didn't work.
There's a whole bunch upstairs.
There's a whole bunch over here as well. He's just got
Wanna
shot in the
play.
dick. He ain't having kids anytime soon.
I play PlayStation.
I'm learning.
They're in this room right here.
Yeah.
Well, there's only 7 enemies in total left, so make that 5.
Damn, they don't die easy, do they?
No. You
They do
very
die if
much
you shoot them
need
in the head.
to... Yeah, it's kind of aim for the head, but you need to control your fire. Because like, the recoil can be a bit excessive depending on...
There's 2 left, so they're going to run to somebody.
We got 1 left.
Right, he's going to the other one.
Zero,
Can
he's
I
with
play
me.
with you?
Where are
Zero,
you?
he's over here with me. I'm in the middle, I'm just going to hang his location up now. Yeah, he's in there, Gemini. Go on, Zero, if you want to chase him. No, Achilles shot me back.
Oh, you stole my kill, Achilles.
Aim!
It was
You
supposed
stole
to be
my kill,
mine.
man.
I was going to try and get Zero to kill him. He stood stationary. He didn't get a kill, bless him.
Because you were flashing your sexy ass at him.
Yeah, that's what it
I
was.
can't believe you stole my
Him
kill.
off.
I was overcome.
Yeah, you got that win because you stole my kill.
I was being nice, I was letting him go. I was letting him try and let
Kills
Zero
than
get some
anybody
kills.
Let's do that one again.
Yeah, so vote for a retry quickly, and to be honest, they most of the time stay in the same location, so...
Oh.
So one thing with Terrorist Hunt, though, if you choose to, like, all start in one spot, then you literally all do start in one spot. So,
No vote.
yeah, that's good with me. It spawns in, like, random locations.
Oh, we were all going to be recruits, weren't we?
Oh shit, that's right. Let me go back out.
GSG9 is one who I'm German, like, recruit
SAS. There we
with the
go.
commando.
Boom.
I love the
I
commando.
haven't got a clue what gun I've got here.
I'm using the SAS guns.
N85.
The
Five
first
round.
one?
Five
No,
round
the
burst, mate.
5-round
What
burst.
your PS4 username?
Anything
check
above
that.
that, it starts to go.
Zero cool. 74.
Oh, yeah. I see it. All right.
I used
Five
to use
burst.
it every day.
I'm going upstairs.
I'm going to put a hole in this window, just purely because I can.
Found one.
Jesus.
Found another one. Think no.
I stuck a grenade under his ass and he didn't die. The
This gun
fuck's
is
up?
cat.
Sorry,
Who just shot me in the back?
that was me. I'm used to Call of Duty. You don't have to worry about shooting people.
So when you're aiming down sight, 0, if you push down on L3 and or R3, you rotate your angle, so you kind of hide your head from being in show.
Oh, okay.
So if you're trying to peek around the corner, you can tilt your angle.
Help! He's behind that. Kill him first.
There.
Now revive me.
Revive.
Oh, sons of bitches. They're all over the place up here.
Ah, you got me.
You
Shot me in the back.
I'm done as well.
Are you telling me
I
it's
was,
still up there?
I
Is it
was
up to me
lying
right
on the
now?
floor and he shot
It
me.
is.
I'm level at 5? I think we can do this, Achilles.
Well,
Oh,
there's
dead
one
pig.
downstairs.
You're
I'm
dead.
downstairs, so I'm about to be shot in the face. I'm being teabagged
No, you
by
won't,
an
because
AI
they
at the
don't
moment.
shoot you.
There's two down with me, and I'm on half health.
Where you
Well,
at?
half with. I'm downstairs, first floor arcade entrance.
Hurry, man, he's bleeding out.
Nope.
Oh, man.
Gemini's been shot.
Shit gun I had.
Intentional team kill.
That was me, probably.
What? It said that Gemini's apparently shot me in the head.
As I was going down?
Well,
Yeah.
I didn't even see you, but apparently it's something you intentionally team killed me. It's like, don't think so.
Alright, what time is it? Because Gad will be jumping in here in a minute.
Yeah, I gotta
past
leave
the
after
hour.
this. I gotta leave after this next game.
Alright, let's just do one more then. And then we'll set up a murder squad stream.
Murder squad.
Murder squad.
Are we going to go recruits again, are we?
Yeah, I'll do recruit.
Yeah, we could do that.
I don't know which one to go, you know. I'm going to go SAS.
I'm going to go GSG again, and I'm going to use the LMG this time.
With a
That's the
frag
only-
grenade.
I've got breach and frag. Purely because I'm overzealous. No, I've got the LMG this time, so it should be more fun. I do like the
It looks
weapons.
proper.
thermite might turn up in a minute.
Dude, thermite killed me like 4 times today.
Oh, really? No, I meant Paul, but...
Good evening.
Good evening.
I just busted this window out and there was one standing like 2 seconds from me.
I'm just gonna go and spend a penny and I'll be with you.
Bend a penny, pick it up. Hey, Zero's got a call.
I'll leave it.
He's using the FAMAS. He's got that knife game on the go. Right, there's... Tim's in there, that's right, and that means I'm not going to get killed by that ruin this time.
I can't get through the fucking door.
Always aim for like a different slot or slice in the window. I'm going to check left.
Hello?
Hello?
Oh, what a shot.
Oh shit! You're watching a whole bunch of recruits do nothing.
Another one bites the dust.
It's the first time I
Watching
played the game.
recruits.
So. Ah, I found him. I found him. I found
When
him.
recruits play
Shit.
badly.
Upstairs. I'm dead.
No, Zero, go!
Oh my god, they're right there.
Yeah, there's a ton of them. I got one of them.
Chaos is about to die.
Zero, can you call backwards? Oh, that's right. Jiggle it.
Thank you.
What's the score?
4
8
nil.
left.
Achilles keeps stealing my kills, man, so I don't know what the score actually should be.
7-3-2-2.
Oh, you're playing Tourist Hunt?
Yeah, Zero calls first
I got 2
venture
more.
into the game.
Fair enough.
Zero's on the kill
I
with
I
the
got
FAMAS.
another one. I got another one. I just gotta get used to the recoil. It's crazy on these guns.
Yeah, the recoil's a little bit much, right?
It's like short
That's the
bursts.
thing with the recruit, is you don't have bollocks to it.
Oh, who got the last
Achilles
one? Did Achilles steal that kill too, TJ?
I ran out of ammo.
No, he
Straight
didn't
in
steal
the
that one.
nose.
Yeah, he didn't steal that one.
I did. Straight in the nose, mate.
Zero call with 5 kills in there. So GG, dude.
I only got 3 kills. Yeah, we're gonna. Zero's leaving, and
I
then
had 9.
is that right, Zero? Or... Oh,
Yeah, Zero's gotta go.
oh shit. Friend, I don't know if you can even write this down. Hold on a second. I can
You
just
can
do it right off
invite,
the
you can
phone,
add
right?
friends for
He's in the
fun.
party,
Big
yeah.
fun.
Just grab him off the
Alright, let
party.
me try this.
I'll be back on later.
Okay.
I got a
Yeah,
couple
that sounds
things to
good.
do. But I appreciate you guys helping me. I like the game.
Yeah, once you get the recruits, you get all the attachments. So you get some red dots, reflexes, ACOGs, holographics. Then you get a vertical grip on the gun to prevent a lot of recoil.
It's nice and sweaty. That's why I like it.
Oh, it will be.
You
Don't
haven't
you
played
worry.
with Paul.
Oh,
The sweatiest of the sweats.
Sweatiest of the sweaters.
not Paul. How can you say such things?